Hey everybody, welcome back to the Smoke Dungeon. This is DB, and I got a treat for y'all. Today, I'm going to show you an army that I played for like 2 or 3 years, around 2003, even 2004 maybe? I don't know. 3rd edition, Imperial Fists, yo. Took it to a grand tournament. I blocked out everybody's name. In Baltimore, I went 1-4. By game 5, this dude had like 4 Carnifexes and 2 Flying Hive Tyrants or some bullshit. So I didn't even finish that game. I went to Edgar's. But these other dudes were all pretty cool, even though I took L's. So, because that's what DB does. He loses. But check these dudes out, y'all. These are like Goblin Green base Imperial Fists. You gotta love it, dude. You gotta love it. I painted these about 20-some years ago. So, check it out. They're a mix of armor marks. This is back before DB was really into shading a lot. There are some good ones, though. I mean, they're okay. I was in my early 20s, I think, when I painted most of these guys. Which is kind of shameful. But whatever, dude. They were dope. They were bright yellow. And they were equipped with bullshit. You'll notice that most of my guys, I mean, there was some highlighting on it, but that was pretty much where I drew the line. They're nice and cleanly painted, though. This is a metal heavy weapons, dude, from back in the day. Look at those Goblin Green bases, dude. Hot fire, right? Hot fire. We went with red plasma guns for the Imperial Fists, y'all. Got my purity seals on here. Metal shoulder pads. So I think that was a Chaos plasma gun I used right there. Because this plasma gun is metal. This is a metal bit one. And this was in the days of Las-Plas. For those of you that remember 3rd edition. Like I said, I got all kinds of mixed armor marks in here. These are nice yellow Imperial Fists, though, dude. Check it out. Melt-A-Gun. It's got a little battle damage on them, y'all. Some of these dudes I did a little battle damage on. First experiment. This dude's got some bullet holes in his leg. Nowadays, it just looks like he's got, like, black chicken pox, you know? But whatever. There's my medic. I figured I'd take these dudes out and show them to you. Because I showed you my Imperial Fist, or not my Imperial Fist, my Iron Hand army. That's more recent. But I figured I'd show you some old school Goblin Green 3rd edition dudes that I still use every once in a while. Me and the buds played a few games of 2nd edition. This dude is actually metal with plastic arms. He's one of those ranges. But you see how, like, if I just threw a wash on these dudes, I feel like they'd be back up to snuff. But they really need a wash. And I have another treat. I'm going to show you guys another army I have from this era. A Flesh Terrors army that has a bunch of conversions and stuff in it. This is an old metal tech marine with a power axe, dude. You know? Because that's what you do. I had a few crazy conversions in this army. This is a old drum magazine bolter from Scout Bikers. But I thought it was dope how it was like a bullpup kind of thing. So I have a few things like that in here. Here's another one. This is a guy. His helmet got waxed right there. And he's using a giant, this is 1/2 of a vehicle storm bolter, I believe. But yeah, it's just a regular bolter. But yeah, I don't know. These dudes are all right. There's a couple, some of these guys, I believe these two were from the box set where it's just the arms get plugged in. All right. They were plastic one-piecers. But most of these guys are regular. Well, here's a veteran sergeant. I actually like this dude. I think he's really cool, yo. He's an Iron Hand bit. combi plas. Put a little work in on that face back in the day, I remember. It's actually got like some depth, some shading into it. I don't know if you can really see it or not. But yeah. I was really happy with how the yellow came out back in the day. And it was pretty easy. I mean, it was just a white, really bright white undercoat. And then I went with, I think it was called Golden Yellow from GW. I don't know. Heavy weapons dudes, metal las cannon backpack dudes. Kind of wild, right? But I got 1, 2 las cannons, couple rocket launchers, missile launchers, whatever you want to call them. You know, it was funny. All these dudes were named. Another missile launcher guy. All these dudes were named after Chelsea players. All the squads. It's funny. I think it was Captain Lampard. There was a Drogba. There was a Terry Carvalho, I believe. Look at this, y'all. Even more. Yeah. Emperor's Champion. So, yeah, like I feel like this old model, but if I threw a wash on it, it would just look really decent. Light wash would upgrade this dude so much. And you'll see, there are a few models in here that I actually took time on. These Terminators, I remember I painted in like a day. These were, I painted these right when the plastic Terminators came out. I was like so happy. And then they have, I think these are Forge World bits on the side here. I went with basic, basic Terminators for these dudes. Flamer. They rock the Flamer, not even the assault cannon, So I like templates. And I cannot lie. These were also the days of scout snipers, y'all. Scout sniper rifles. These are the old metal dudes. Scouts. Then I had a mixed squad that had some shotguns in it. Because these dudes are metal too. Scouts with shotguns. Even had a couple bolt pistol dudes. Scout with a missile launcher. He's chipped there. Must have dropped him. He's metal. Heavy bolter scout. He's in here. This is, I forget his name. Veteran Sergeant Naaman from the Dark Angels. I just kind of painted him yellow and snuck him in here because I had him. And I remember I was like 1 scout sergeant short or something crazy. But it's weird because he's totally got Dark Angels iconography on him. This dude was my captain, He was my champion, square baser. What do you know about it? Square base. This was a Captain Codiez miniature that I chopped a bolt pistol off and just glued a regular bolter on there. Because everyone always talked about how Captain Codiez sucked. So I made him even worse. Called him, what did I call him? I called him Sergeant Lampard, or Captain Lampard, I believe. And he led the Imperial Fists 5th Battle Company here. And he definitely got murdered the majority of the time. But when he did crush dudes, it was so funny because guys got so mad. I had a small assault squad, 6-man. It's the old metal assault squad sergeant. The grenade. Old power sword. Threw some decals on these dudes. At least him, anyway. Did I put him on the whole one? No, I didn't put him on them all. Grenade hand, man. A little battle damage on that guy, too. You see that? These dudes were all straightforward. I think there's this one guy with a plasma pistol. Tried to do battle damage on some of these guys. Pretty shitty. But whatever. I glued grenades on them all and stuff. So everything in this army is WYSIWYG. So, I don't know. Has a special place in my heart. I'm not going to lie. I played these dudes like well before they were cool because nobody painted yellow. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to paint them yellow. They're going to be bad and I'm going to use them and whatever. These are arms for my Dreadnought. His name was Brother Garbage because he was pretty shitty. I turned a Power Fist into a multi-rocket launcher. As you can see, paint is coming off due to the ages. But yeah. See, this is DB when he actually does a little work. You see there's a little bit better job there. And multi-melta. And then a plastic assault cannon. Not really sure. Now here's the last page, yo. What? What's in here, y'all? Oh, wait. I forgot to show you this, dude. This is the old metal standard bearer. I don't know if he was, he lost his flag. I don't know. But he was just, had a bolter. You know what I mean? Pretty straightforward, standard. Then this is the bottom. In here, I got a veteran Sarge. This is one of my veteran Sarges. This dude actually put in work a bunch of times. He's pretty cool. Let's see, who else do I got in here? The librarian. He's not, I never finished this dude. But you'll see, you know, he was going Codex. He was blue. It's a Vindicare Assassin. Sniper rifle broke. Pretty cool, right? Dude, and then my Tech Marine with this army rocked 4 heavy bolter servitors. These dudes right here. So I had 4 of these guys. The other one's right up in here. 4 heavy bolter servitors, dude, for the gun block. This is the body of my Dreadnought. And just to prove a point, he also Goblin Green. You know what I mean? He's got a few decals on him, as you can see. I didn't really finish him either because I wasn't really big into vehicles that edition. Another standard bearer. Then I got a few Imperial Guard in here, strangely enough, that go to this Inquisitor. Where is he? This Inquisitor, his name was Inquisitor Webb. He's named after Howard Webb, the old soccer referee. So, yeah, Howard Webb, purple and white. It's a cool miniature, I dig it. And then these are some of his henchmen. This is an old Necromunda dude with a head swap and then a backpack put on him. He, too, could use a, looks like he could use a bit of white wash on him. Had this guy in here. Chain sword. Some of these dudes aren't really too bad. Oh, yep, because I liked Servitors, yo. Servitor with a crazy plasma cannon. He's in here. And then these Imperial Guardsmen that are painted white and purple, I believe were Inquisitorial Stormtroopers I used them as or something. I don't know, because they were the same scheme as him. I have a couple of the metal ones in here too. Like the Sergeant with the Power Fist. All in all, not, you know, not too bad, not too great. Could have been much better. Could have been much worse. Flying dude with a book. I don't know. Oh, here's my man. He had a feather from a Lord of Change he was writing with. What do you know about that? Because sometimes the Inquisitor was demonic, yo. Astropath dude. And a little servo skull action. And then last but not least, there's a row of... Oh, sorry. Astropath dude. Battle Psyker. Forget what he was called. Yeah, there's a row of Grey Knights in power armor that I painted back in the day when they came out. Thought these dudes were cool. You know, again, nothing too crazy. I think this is the Justicar or whatever he was called. I didn't even finish his purity seals, as you can see. But, yeah. Pretty straightforward. There's a side cannon in there. Crazy flamer. You know, nothing too crazy. Anyway, I thought I would share with y'all my old school second, third edition Imperial Fist army. And I'm also, I think I have 3 Marine armies from this era. So I'll put them all up. I'll post them all, dude. Let everybody check them out, you know, because I got no shame. TB don't care. So yeah, remember, y'all, be good to one another. Do what you feel. Peace.